So here we are at week 57 in Australia, Perth, Western Australia, to be exact, Coogee. Really interestingly, today, the vision that I saw, it took me a while because I kept thinking that I was seeing last week's vision until I realized that it was a continuation on from what we started last week with the resurrection into the higher self. And I saw the two fingers, the human finger and the finger of God, reaching towards each other. And then the light was flashing between the two fingers as they connected. And then a pyramid formed behind them. And the top of the pyramid was in alignment with the two fingers touching. And the light shone down over the pyramid, strengthening and bringing that light from the heavens into your own personal pyramid, anchoring it down into the earth, so that the light was like so strong, so diamond-like strong, anchoring your energies, your frequencies, and allowing you to anchor that here on earth so that you can move forward with your purpose. And as I was doing that meditation, the love was from my heart was just expanding, but not a love like anything you can really talk about here. Something like, I don't have words for it, but really wonderful. So let's hope that tonight when the codes come through that we can tap into that same Christ-like energy that allows us to be in the space of absolute creation and anchor that creator, you the creator, he, here on earth. And now I've done the cards today, and the first card that came out, and I only have one pack of cards this week, so we're working just with the tarots. I only travel with one pack. So the first card that came out was the 3, and we are week 57, which becomes a 3. 5 plus 7 becomes a 3. And this is the energy of that I call the cross of honor. It's very much about Christ consciousness. It's about truth, divine truth, trusting in your own truth, trusting in the changes, and allowing that to flow forward into your purpose, because 3 also becomes a part of your purpose. It's connected with your solar plexus. And this card, look at all the beautiful, brilliant yellow as he's looking out towards the future, across the waters. Now, when we ascend, especially from the 4th dimension, you need to cross waters. So there's always a body of water to cross. And of course, this is like letting go of the emotions, going beyond the emotions and going more into this brilliant, much better land, world, across the waters where it is brilliant and vibrant. And this man, he's a man of action as he's wearing his red cape there. He's also gone through a very strong process of healing as he has the green sash on there. So he's looking forward to new growth. He's holding on to the growth that he has made, and he is looking forward to new horizons. And the 3, this is the starting point, the first card. This is the starting point. Let's start looking forward toward brighter horizons. And the second card is a little bit heavy. So we need to start with that first card and keeping our thoughts and our intentions towards the brilliance and the great future that is waiting for us, because maybe things have been a little bit tough and you've been carrying too much responsibility or just too much heavy weight. But also you can see that there's a lot of growth here. So all of this, whatever you have been working through, is growth. All of the hard yakka is always growth. But sometimes we need rest. After a period of growth, we need to walk on somewhere else, take a break, and take a rest, because it's hard work. And this is number 10. So the 10 of Wands, again, is representing new beginnings. So there is new beginnings, but you'll take all that growth with you, but you don't want to take the heavy, hard memories that came with it. So letting go of that and allowing yourself to move forward. And the third card, sit in your truth. The third card, this is the purpose. This is connecting you with the solar plexus. This is your purpose and your mission. Sit in your truth. Stay absolutely true to yourself. You know what you've been through. You know how far you've come. Sit in that truth and stay solid with it. And there's a lot of transformation you can see here. It's like almost like telling you that this, you see the butterfly here in between the crescent moons. It's like there's transformation through these phases, great transformation through these phases. Sit and stay solid to your truth through the phases of the moon, and you'll find that the growth is going to come much easier for you. And the heart card today is the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups, she's managed to master her emotions. She's got them, she's put them inside this funny looking cup thing. And she knows how to observe her emotions. She's got them under control. There's waters and things around her here, but her feet are not even dipping in the waters anymore. She's just totally got it together. She's dressed in white. That's her spiritual essence there. She's mastered it. She's wearing the crown of mastery, and she's holding those emotions in the cup. She's cupped it. She's got them in the cup with a lid on. She's put a lid on it. And she knows how she's looking, how she's going to move forward, because she knows that now she understands her own emotions. She understands, and that is a fourth dimensional gift of mastery, is as you move into the fifth dimension, you should have mastered your emotions by now. If not, you will keep going back and not able to rise too much higher. So remembering that if you have mastered your emotions, then be the observer. Observe them now. And what happens then, because you're in your truth, you've mastered your emotions, because you're in your truth, that's moving through into the fifth dimension, saying that I'm ready now to be the master of my truth and over my mind, control that, because I got my emotions in control. And so there's no watery trudge to hold me back. And the next card is the 10 of Cups, which is suggesting that everything is going to be hunky-dory. Everything really is happy and joyous, and new beginnings, a rainbow of wonderful emotions, just joy and happiness, and everybody around you, your family and your partners and so on and so forth. Happy homes, happy times. That's what the future has. It's the sixth card. It's also to do with visions and looking forward. So looking forward to greater times ahead. And so the seventh card, there's a blessing, beautiful blessings coming to you, spiritual blessings. These are gifts of spirit, blessings coming to you. Possibly somebody is going to bring you a message or whatever, but in any case, there is a beautiful blessing on its way to you, because you kept your mind focused, kept yourself focused on the joy and the happiness that is ahead, and let go of the hard times. There's good times coming, lots of blessings, and that's it. That's the message for today. So we are going to move in to the codes, receiving the codes of the higher self. Last week, it was the resurrection taking us up into there so that we would be ready for those codes. And now it is the codes of the higher self, the creator, you, the creator. You're creating your own life. You want to keep it positive or do you want to keep hanging on to the drudge? You don't want to hang on to the drudge. You want to be true to you. Look after your own emotions, keep that under control, and recognize that everything happens for a reason, and that all of those hard yards were periods of growth. It's time now to take a little bit of a breath and rest in that, so that you can receive the gifts, because you can't receive them while you're still keep your mind in negativity and remembering back to the other page. Remember a couple of weeks back we had, the rereading the same chapter. If you're going to reread the same chapter, it's very difficult to receive the gifts that are wanting to come through for you. So that's that for now. And I'm going to turn the video off, and we're going to get ready to welcome the codes.